Hi guys, this is Mosh. We're gonna do another rant. Alright, I'm gonna be doing a review on GameStop, and just telling you the difference of how it is, me working there, how I feel about it, etc., etc. And from a customer's point of view, because I've been shopping there the last 5 years. I mean, don't get me wrong, no store's perfect, even them. There's 7-day, kind of exchange return if you don't like it kind of policy. I do like that compared to Game Crazy when they were around, when I was working for Hollywood Video at the time, where they you have to try it in the store, and if you buy it you only have 60 days, to 90 days, to exchange or return the item, compared to GameStop's 30 days or week if you want a full refund. But I think personally, use game stores in general that sell any kind of games, or do any kind of business with video games, I feel are important, because you don't get me wrong, I prefer going online. You can get better deals, but the problem is with online, the whole wait. When you buy the item, the guy ships it to you, say it doesn't work, say you're buying it from a person, not a business, right, online, and say it doesn't work, then you have to ship that back, or even ask for a refund on eBay, and that takes time. It was one big waste of your time and money. As to going to an actual store for physical copies, the game, you can physically, you're there, you can check it out, see it, exchange it, do whatever you need to do, to make it work for you, etc., etc. Like right now, I went to GameStop and I just exchanged my DS Lite because it wasn't working. That's why. The right trigger was fucked up, but it happens. When you buy used stuff, not everything's gonna be 100% legit and working. What I tend to do is, there's ways you can kind of cheat the system. You can do things. There's ways you can cheat the system. You just need to play it smart. That's all. I've done a lot, stuff in my day, and learned a lot of stuff in my day, So I've learned how to make things work for me, because I like to collect games. I don't consider myself a gaming collector, but I love collecting. I love having everything complete in the box, even though in most cases not everything's gonna always be complete in the box, and you're gonna have to look for a case. But in the sense of GameStop, they're always good. If I buy online, they're always there just in case if I need to exchange a game, right? Because if anything was to happen, right? Like say, I go on eBay, I buy a game, the disc is scratched, not working, something's wrong. I can always go to a gaming store, any gaming store, doesn't make a difference, buy the same game and return that game. The reason why I would prefer GameStop though is because they have the whole refund policy. You can actually get credit back to your card as long as it's within 7 days. That's the reason why we still need a GameStop around, for that kind of shit. Even though there's other shit out there that you can do, similar. I don't do that all the time, and I don't recommend all people doing that, Like say you buy a game, you don't like it, and then you buy the other one, and it just, no. You know what I'm saying? You pay for what you get, simple as that. It's as simple as that. That's just how it works. Personally, in my opinion, I would give GameStop a 8 out of 10, because the truth is this: when it comes down to it, even though people have Netflix, GameFly now, when it comes to actually purchasing games and trading off games, I feel GameStop does the best it can for its current generation, or for what it can do. Because let's be honest, GameStop would be way better if, one, they sold all systems, period. That's something they need to get into, even though online they do, but in store that would be amazing. Because I'm kind of tired going to a Game Dude and other places in my area, if you live in Cali, that sell used games. Game Crazy at least sold what they had, in stores. So they'll take used games for a fair amount of price. Say online, it was, you can argue with them too at Game Crazy too, I remember this. You you could argue for the price. So say a game costed like $30, like $100, like Marvel vs. Capcom Online. You can prove her 70. The average is on 70 to 100, right? They would give you at least half that credit, so you get $30 for the game. You know, if the game was worth shit, you're not gonna get shit for it. It was simple as that. But or 1/3 of the price. You know, most game stores do 1/3 of the price. Like I was looking at it because I bought Destiny a year ago. Now it's only $7 at GameStop. I'm like, holy shit, $7? No, I remember paying $60 for that game, so I'm kind of stuck with it. Even though I had, you know, I've had my fun with it and all that stuff. That's what I was gonna go for. But yeah, I had my fun with the game. Practically, I got my money's worth out of that one. But the whole concept of trading in games, and I don't trade in my games normally because once I buy a game, I'm committed to it and committed to keeping it, because you never know when you have the itch to play it again. That's just how I am. I don't know about other people, but I feel that way. Like, especially, I remember, like, I traded all my Pokemon games, because I had, like, silver, gold, yellow, blue, and all, you know, silver, blue, you know, all the first 3 gens, right? And, one of the silver version, that was the one I had, and then I had Ruby and Sapphire, but I traded all my Game Boy Color ones in, and I kind of regret it, even though the battery died on them. It was an easy fix, you know? Simple soldering technique that, you know, people normally don't want to go through the hassle, like, oh, I don't want to fix my game. Okay, you don't want to fix your shit, then that's fine. You can waste more money. I'm dirt cheap and I like to fix my shit, you know, I like to do that crap, so yeah, that's practically it. All I can tell you is, like, gaming stores, like GameStop, are important. They're a very important entity in this business, you know, this market. They fill a niche, which I feel is important. We need something to fill that buffer, you know, just in case if we buy online and some shit happens, you know, you can have a backup just to go inside real quick to a local store and just trade it in, trade it out, you know, that kind of a thing. Alright, I just wanted to say, thanks for listening, subscribe, rate if you like it. If you're not, then you know what to do. Hit that dislike button. Alright, this is Mosh out. Have a nice one. Take care.